Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's been a couple of weeks since our last video of where we was working on our electrics, fitting the new Multiplus, taking out all the old IP22s, the old inverter and so on and so on. So last weekend, what did we do? We finished work. We'd done a bit of cable tidying up from the previous week, and we took a drive pretty much up towards Kielder Forest and the border of Scotland, and met up with a good friend called Rich and Kate, and they run a business called Off Grid where they fit electrics and all that sort of stuff and supply electrical parts as well. And they kindly, Rich is an ex-army mate, so they kindly programmed the Multiplus for charging lithium. So I'm eternally grateful for them guys for doing what they did and for making him a bacon sarnie. So that was pretty much an 8-hour round journey all the way pretty much to the border of Scotland and back on a weekend, which was good because we needed the charge. It was good for Archie to get out. We went for a nice long walk together with their dogs and we had a good weekend. So this weekend we're now back at Willerfield, and the storm, whatever her name is well and truly hitting. That's why it's a bit windy, so I sort of apologise for the sound and all that sort of stuff, but we're here in order because this week we've runched our batteries down to about 20%. I wanted to come to the Willerfields. I'm just watching it. It's like, fuck my life this way. Shit. So we've come to Willerfields to hook up on electric and test our electrics and see how good it is at charging with the Multiplus that we've now fitted in. I'll talk to you when we get back to the van. But check this out, Archie's got a new cheap waterproof jacket and he's got a visible strap line on his arse. Go check it out. Strap line. There it is. He's got his jock strap on. Go on then. Hey, cheap 20 quid jacket. Come on. So, well, we've been out for a nice long walk. We'll come back in, we're about 52%. So we're currently charging at 66.8 amps. The charger on the Multiplus is 80 amps at the moment. I've got the diesel heater fired up, the lighting on, the max fan on, running a fridge in the front and the freezer in the back, and LED lighting on and all that sort of stuff. So I'm consuming some ampage, which is understandable at the moment. So yeah, everything's running fine. It's charging off the grid through the Multiplus into the batteries. I was down really low on my batteries this morning. A little drive here, I'm now at 52%, so that will keep going through the night, through the rest of the day until I'm fully charged. So at the moment it's hunky-dory, everything's working, everything's charging. Happy days. So yeah, happy days. The Multiplus is charging. So just to reiterate, that's the 12 volt 2000 watt 80 amp inverter charger, Victron Multiplus. More than happy with that. And then what I was supplied with from 12 Volt Planet again was the Multiplus, the 2.5 Arctic blue cable for the electric hookup. That's come off the electric hookup point. That's gone through an RCD MCB, if I got that right, and I'll leave links for all these sort of products below from 12 Volt Planet. Into the RCD, from the RCD into the Multiplus inverter on the AC in part. On the AC out part, what I've done is run some Arctic blue cable again from there into a secondary RCD MCB, and then from there into a plug socket. One of the things I'm thinking about, I chatted to Sean from Project Camper last night about this, is possibly changing the single RCD MCB into a double pole And then I am looking at probably a 1000 watt Sterling induction hob, fitting that in, wiring that in, and going from there. So then I'll have a plug socket and the induction hob on the work surface to work from. So yeah, that's pretty much. I will during at some stage turn the camera around and show you underneath the van what we've done with the electrics and all that sort of stuff. So it's working, it's happening. I'm really happy. Again, for a guy that didn't know anything about electrics a couple of years ago to now, wiring in all these MPPTs, Orion XSs, 2 of them, a Multiplus and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, it just shows anybody can do it and not just me. And it's definitely worthwhile doing. So this is my electrical system at the moment. Multiplus is in, the 2 Orions are down here, one of the RCDs is there, the other one is around that corner. There's my finger, around that corner just there. Everything's in, there you go, it's all working, all seems fine. Yeah, no issues. I put a fire alarm in there just in case. Fridge is back in, lights are working, all is good. My electrical system done. Just got to tidy all these wires up here, which I'll do another weekend, but for now it's all done. While we're on upgrades, like I just said, the 1000 watt Sterling induction hob, a couple of upgrades that I am looking to do, and this is for next year. I'm looking at putting a pair of B6 front shocks onto the van. I am going to be taking down the whole complete ceiling from here and redoing the ceiling and redoing some of the insulation in here again, but that will be in the summer of next year. And the only other job that I'm going to be doing is the flooring down here, which was like the coin bubble. It has started bubbling, and I noticed it in the summer when the sun was directly on it. It was bubbling and then like expanding, and where it has expanded when the sun was on it, it stayed expanded. So I've got underneath this matting, I've got like a series of bubbles, which I guess you could just like syringe and pop and take it, but I should have listened to everyone's advice. The people that did give me advice when I was trying to choose floors: don't go with this coin up flooring because it gathers dirt. It is hardware and it's great for me and Archie, but boy does it capture the dirt, and the dirt sticks into it. So another job that I'm going to be doing is getting rid of this flooring and just going with a dark outro flooring as such. And that is it. That is the van as far as I'm going to be taking this van. It's got everything it needs. By next year, like I say, it'll have new ceiling, new flooring in. I'll put some B6 Bilstein shocks on the front because it's already got some Bilstein shocks on the rear. Yeah, and then it's having a Fogstar 628 Drift Pro Generation 2 battery fitted in at some stage as well in the new year. So that is pretty much it for upgrades and all that sort of stuff. The van is totally warm. It's kitted out for winter as I've always wanted it. It works for me and Archie now with the new layout. The one thing we did fit as well a couple of months ago, which I didn't film, I used to have a Autoturn 4 kilowatt diesel heater, but I swapped it out for a 2 kilowatt Autoturn diesel heater, and the 4 kilowatt is now with Sean from Project Camper because he's going to be fitting that into his bigger van, the Sprinter van. And the 2 kilowatt is absolutely perfect for inside here. And the only reason I did that was the 4 kilowatt is designed for a bigger space of van, like Sean's extra long wheelbase Sprinter or long wheelbase Sprinter, whereas this long wheelbase Boxer is smaller in size and all that sort of stuff. So I was lying in bed some nights, it was chilly, you could feel the chill coming through the van from the outside, but you put the 4 kilowatt on and you'd lie in bed sweating, so you'd have to turn it off. Whereas now on some nights it's like 7 degrees outside here. I've got the 2 kilowatt on a low setting, and like last night I had it on and it was just so nice. you know, not sweating or anything. It stayed around 20 degrees. It was perfect. So yeah, these are all the little things we've done, and these are all the little things we plan to do. So please stick with us. We're not leaving YouTube. We've just taken a break this year just to reevaluate a few things and think about where our future lies and all that sort of stuff, and what we want. Letting Archie just rest because he's getting older. He has slowed down a hell of a lot, and he struggles to get up these days. He has got a few problems with his back legs and his hips. So again, he becomes my priority, not making videos or YouTube or traveling or stuff like that. So this Christmas we're going for family, stay with them for a couple of weeks over Christmas and New Year, and then in 2026 we'll be back at it, making the upgrades to the van, getting it ready for winter 2026, when I will be going back to Scotland and going off to do some things that I haven't done before. So that's what we plan to do. And I know Archie will be another year, he'll be 9 then, bless him. I've just got to monitor Archie's health and ability, but apart from that, he's fine. He's just really slow out walking, so bless him. Anyway, I'm off and crap. I'll speak to you soon, but thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you on another video at some stage soon. Bye bye.